Hey Lakers fans, a really wild, enormous trade just happened quietly in the NBA world. A huge three-team deal between three powerful teams is about to send a superstar player straight to Los Angeles. And the details are much more surprising than anyone imagined. Some major, well-known players are involved. Players are dissatisfied, and teams are pushing all their chips in for the final stretch of the season. If you thought the season was somewhat dull, get ready, because this completely transforms everything for the Lakers. Who is joining the team? Who is leaving the team? And why might this trade determine the entire future of the franchise? Stay until the end, because what I'm about to share, you won't hear from anyone else. All right, let's dive into today's news. But really quickly, make sure you're subscribed to this channel, because the upcoming videos will keep you informed on every single Lakers development. Hit that notification bell and select all so we can send you every last-minute update from behind the scenes. Lakers family, our goal for likes on this video is 125. We hit the goal in under an hour on the last video. Prove you're a dedicated Lakers fan and smash that like button so we can reach it quickly again. Something unusual is happening in Los Angeles right now. And it's not merely fans chatting at a bar after a tough defeat. This is something that's unsettling every Lakers fan deeply. Following that awful game against the Spurs, even the most seasoned fans were alarmed because it wasn't just a loss. The team was dismantled from the opening minute to the final buzzer. A squad that appeared solid suddenly seems to be crumbling internally, and you can't dismiss what everyone is witnessing. Those vulnerabilities only become visible when the spotlight is brightest and no one can conceal them. Our defense? Oh man, opposing guards are blowing past our players effortlessly. It seems like no one can contain anyone. The intensity that once filled the arena now flickers inconsistently. And everyone understands that when a single star has to shoulder the entire team's burden, things begin to unravel. Consider this with me. These Lakers have secured incredible victories, games that are still discussed, moments that felt magical. But now, behind those highlight moments, the genuine issues are emerging, and you can't obscure the reality indefinitely. The season statistics still appear decent, but when the team is demolished like that, you can't pretend everything is okay. The entire Lakers fanbase is beginning to question if this team possesses the right mix to defeat the elite teams. Veteran observers know that confidence isn't the same as reliable performance every night, and each poor game reinforces that. We'd like to believe there's still time, but without genuine consistency, hope can vanish extremely quickly. All this discussion about fading hope is making every Lakers fan anxious. The rumors never cease because when you watch the games and see defense this porous, that frightening question arises. Are we merely masking our flaws behind LeBron's brilliance and a handful of good performances? I'm not saying this to depress anyone. I'm saying it to alert the serious basketball fans. What the Lakers require is more than just loud cheers after a quality win. They need a robust, resilient defense. Players who don't falter under pressure and who compete for every possession as if it's the last. And frankly, this has everyone recalling names like Herb Jones, because we need someone who can fearlessly defend the opposing team's stars. But even acquiring one excellent defender isn't sufficient. We need to think bigger. Acquire youthful talent, size, energy, and someone who has already competed in major playoff contests and understands how to win them. And that's when the whispers begin about a monumental trade involving the Heat and the Grizzlies. The kind of maneuver that can convert a fan's fantasy into reality. People are suggesting this trade could alter the Lakers' destiny, introducing new personnel, formidable defense, and the experience of someone who's been through intense playoff wars. It may sound absurd to casual observers, but genuine fans recognize that a significant, daring move is precisely what's lacking. It feels as though time is slipping away, and the organization that doesn't act will be left behind. This is the point where anticipation builds, and fans become enthusiastic again, sensing that something massive is approaching. Right? Let's go, Lakers. If you have faith, this team can win the championship. This rumored strategy is incredibly audacious. The Lakers would acquire Andrew Wiggins and Jaren Jackson Jr., two players who provide the size and adaptability this defense sorely needs. Miami would receive Ja Morant, Rui Hachimura, and a future first-round draft pick, while Memphis would obtain Tyler Herro, Max Christie, and several valuable draft selections. It seems complicated initially, but when analyzed through the lens of championship contention, it makes complete sense. Miami would gain a dynamic player like Ja Morant, even if he's been struggling recently, because many believe the correct environment can reignite the passion we've previously witnessed. And between us, you're aware that a disciplined, success-oriented culture can rehabilitate a player facing challenges. Ja still produces impressive statistics, 17.9 points and 7.6 assists per game, even during a season where his shooting hasn't been ideal. That isn't due to a loss of skill. It's because the situation in Memphis became disordered. It's common knowledge that when a star and his coach have a strained relationship, the player's performance suffers and his mindset is affected. The rumors regarding internal team strife didn't emerge recently. You can perceive it in his demeanor on the court. That characteristic intensity has diminished. A transfer to Miami might be the perfect solution because they excel at providing structure and extracting the maximum from gifted individuals. Rui Hachimura is the type of player who hits crucial shots, maintains offensive stability, and delivers consistent scoring. He's shooting nearly 47% from three-point range and 50% overall. That's the prototype every coach values. With him, Miami would secure a reliable scorer for high-pressure situations. Someone proficient at operating against tight defense. He's demonstrated this repeatedly. He isn't intimidated by pressure and consistently finds openings. Losing Tyler Herro would be a setback for Miami, but if they acquire a superstar-caliber player like Ja Morant in exchange, it resembles a shrewd, strategic decision. This development could completely alter the Lakers' season. The concept of securing a superstar via a three-team trade isn't merely bold. It feels extremely pressing and necessary at this moment. The team has displayed flashes of excellence, but it has also revealed significant deficiencies, such as in that dismal loss to the Spurs. When a roster featuring LeBron James and Anthony Davis only performs intermittently, a substantial change is imperative. If this trade materializes and we add Andrew Wiggins, along with the youthful defensive dynamism of Jaren Jackson Jr., it could rescue the entire season and rekindle a winning mentality in Los Angeles. The Lakers can no longer rely solely on past glories or optimism. They require decisive action, immediate reinforcement, and tenacious defense every single game. This proposed trade addresses the exact weaknesses while preserving some future draft assets, preventing us from sacrificing our entire future. It's the type of courageous decision a contending team must make. And when you still have LeBron and are pursuing another championship, courage is the only viable option. Concurrently, the Grizzlies would be restructuring their squad in a manner that aligns with their current position. They are in a difficult middle ground. 11 wins, 13 losses. Not sufficiently poor to intentionally lose games for high draft picks, yet not strong enough to realistically aspire for a title. Franchises in that predicament require a definitive path forward. This trade would provide exactly that. New personnel who offer equilibrium and an improved opportunity to secure more victories. And that's the summary, everyone. What appears to be a simple transaction could be the crucial element the Lakers need to catapult back to the NBA's summit. We're discussing a gallant maneuver that could completely reshape the team and potentially initiate another historic quest for a championship. Just envision an entirely new era with different players that could revolutionize everything. We're all waiting, incredibly eager to see the outcome. Don't overlook this pivotal moment in Los Angeles because the Lakers season still holds immense potential. Remain prepared for the next reports and explore our playlist as more significant news is forthcoming. Share your thoughts in the comments. I have faith in LeBron. You know he's going to guide the Lakers to success. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. We're doing awesome. Please subscribe if you like the videos. Thank you again. See you in the next one. Have an awesome day.